Imagine you're seated in a quiet cafe, a warm cup of coffee cradled in your hands. Sunlight filters through the window, casting gentle patterns across the wooden table. The sound of soft jazz floats through the air. It's a moment of serenity, a small pocket of peace amidst life's chaos. But then, across the room, you notice someone looking at you. It's not a passing glance, not the kind that skims off the surface of existence. It's a silent gaze, deep and lingering. And suddenly, this quiet moment, this simple act of being seen, becomes charged with meaning. What is it about a gaze that can stir the depths of our being? Why does it feel as though that unspoken look can reach into the core of who we are, revealing secrets even we might not know? To decode the silent gaze is to unlock a fundamental aspect of human connection, one that transcends words and delves into the realm of intuition and empathy. The power of a gaze lies in its ability to communicate without the clumsiness of language. It is raw and pure, a direct line to the soul. When someone looks at you intently, it's as if they're saying, "I see you," not just the surface, but the layers beneath. This form of nonverbal communication taps into our evolutionary past, where survival often depended on the ability to read intentions, emotions, and threats through mere glances. Imagine now the feeling of being seen by someone who truly understands you, as if their eyes are gently peeling back the layers of your defenses, witnessing both your vulnerabilities and your strengths. It's like standing in front of a mirror that not only reflects your image, but the myriad stories you carry. This exchange creates a bond, binding two souls in a moment of mutual recognition. The psychology behind the gaze is deeply tied to our social brains. Our minds are wired to seek connection, to find meaning in the expressions of others. Studies have shown that the pupils dilate in response to emotional arousal, acting like tiny windows revealing the depths of our feelings. A direct gaze can activate the same neural circuits as a loving touch, releasing oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, fostering trust and bonding. Picture yourself standing in a bustling city street, surrounded by a sea of faces, each eye a universe of stories untold. Among them, one pair of eyes meets yours. It's a gentle collision, a quiet acknowledgement of existence. In that brief moment, you share a silent dialogue, a conversation that words could never encapsulate. It's a reminder that we are, at our core, deeply social creatures, yearning for connection and recognition. But what of the discomfort that sometimes accompanies a prolonged gaze? Why does it occasionally feel intrusive, even threatening? This discomfort often stems from the vulnerability of being truly seen. The fear that our carefully constructed facades might crumble under the weight of someone else's scrutiny. It is a dance between exposure and concealment, a delicate balance of wanting to be known and fearing the loss of control over our self-image. The silent gaze can be a tool of persuasion, a way to influence others not through force, but through presence. Consider the power dynamics in a negotiation, where a steady, unwavering gaze can convey confidence and command respect. It's the subtle art of saying, "I am here and I am not easily swayed." In contrast, averted eyes can suggest submission or uncertainty, changing the course of an interaction without a single word spoken. Now imagine the soft gaze of a mother holding her newborn for the first time. It's a look filled with love, wonder, and commitment. This gaze reassures, nurtures, and binds. It is a promise of care, a silent vow to protect. Such moments remind us of the profound impact our nonverbal cues have on those we cherish, shaping relationships with a depth that transcends spoken language. As you reflect on the silent gaze, consider its place in your own life. Think of those moments when words failed, yet understanding blossomed through a simple meeting of eyes. Reflect on how you look at those around you and how they perceive you in return. We often underestimate the power held within our gaze, a tool capable of forging connections, healing wounds, and bridging the divide between hearts. In this fast-paced world where screens and devices often mediate our interactions, let us not forget the art of seeing and being seen. Embrace the silent gaze as a means of truly connecting with others, of saying without words, "You are not alone." As I leave you to ponder these thoughts, remember, the next time you meet someone's eyes, consider what you wish to convey with your silence. Let your gaze tell a story of empathy, of presence, and of acknowledgement. Because in the end, the eyes are more than just windows to the soul. They are portals to deeper understanding and everlasting connection.